fantastic Labor Day and a fantastic weekend. I am trying to get to this post so I can share it, and we will get off and running. Dope, there it is. All right, minutes. We're live and we're rolling. All right, here we go. We're gonna dive into it. I don't have. Hi, welcome back. I'm an asshole. All right, welcome back to the MJS Daily Recap. I didn't do one yesterday. Had a lot of stuff going on, so we decided to forego that. But we're gonna go through everything today and yesterday, and let's go. Let's dive into it here. All right, so yesterday we scheduled our next FBP guest, and this one's a huge one. It's going to be awesome because it's kind of like outside the initial friend group. I wouldn't say like all the people. I mean, obviously I met some people from these episodes of FBP that I didn't know before we did the episodes. That happened a few times there. But we're just stepping it up, and I'm happy every time that I schedule a guest and every time anyone is willing to come on the show and talk. I'm always very appreciative, and I'm just very excited for this one. So you will see who that is next week because this Wednesday one's already filmed, and yeah, it's going great. I would like to document a little bit more directly about everything that's going on there. I think that'd be cool. I think to get some more help by way of editing and stuff like that, as I always talk about. We're working on it, but we're going to move. We're going to keep moving, and I think it's going great there. So, yeah. I did this ball hockey workout the other day at the gym, and I put a post on Facebook about it, like my page, and then I shared it out. I don't know if it got any engagement or whatever, but the point is that if you're in the ball hockey community, and because I know a lot of people that are, there's probably some people. I know there's trainers like sort of in our midst. But what I did one day, I was like, you know what, I just want something very simple that I can just follow. So I literally typed in ball hockey workout. So watch this, if I could spell ball hockey workout. You just Google that. And then, I mean, this will probably work, obviously. It's not that different than ice hockey, I guess. But this one right here, hey, B, anytime, man. It was a blast. I hope everyone else had a great Labor Day. I know that I did. Played some wiffle ball, hit some dingers. It was great. If you click on ball hockey workout and then the second one down, this JE Fit thing, this is what I did the other day. So it's these things. So I made a post about that with the link, and here's the link if you want it. Boom. But I will be trying to go to the gym semi-regularly and doing that stuff because I think that would be beneficial for me. But yeah, what did we do yesterday as well? We went swimming with Amanda. That was kind of fun. Pool was kind of cold, and then she wanted a tan for like an hour and a half. So it was just sitting on the deck. That was wild. But yeah, we had some fun. I did my finance meeting, and the reason again that I didn't stream yesterday was because Amanda was here. I actually slept underneath my desk. That's kind of funny. I can get to that, but because it's a weird weekend and a long weekend, I always do my finance meeting on Mondays, but I took care of all of that yesterday. And I wanted to talk about this briefly. So the way that I do my stuff, I really enjoy it because I love Aslo for business banking, and I love Ally Bank for personal banking. But when you get cash, it's actually, it's almost impossible to get cash into your business with Aslo because they don't accept cash as deposits. They don't have actual branches. They don't have ATMs. They're great for everything else, no minimums, no fees or anything, but that is a problem. So I got paid in cash for a project that I did, and I didn't know what to do because I couldn't really get it into the business. So all I did was I just took that as personal cash, and then I wrote $100 check out of my personal account to my business. And I'm going to attach that to the invoice. So it's all paid and everything like that. I don't think that that's the cleanest way to do that. I don't think at the end of the day it's really going to matter based on the amount and based on just one time or anything like that. And it would be just me. It would just be my personal Mark Szymanski like paying for a project or whatever, even though I wasn't the client. You know what I'm saying? So if like it says on the check like who it's from and stuff like that, that's not really going to match up or make any sense. But I will make sure that it goes in there. And like I said, I don't think we're gonna have any problems. What I'm saying though is, long term, I can't be doing that. So I have to make a priority of like just not accepting cash, basically, if I want to do it like that, because that's not the greatest solution, but it's probably the one that I need to go with. So I don't know, but more to come on that. And then I had some dinner with friends. That was great yesterday. Had Ichiban. Love that fucking place. I could eat that all day. Always a good meal. Always a good experience and always a good meal. I don't mind them cooking in front of me. I think that's cool. I don't like marvel over it. I did do a I'm gonna plug it. I don't care. Instagram right here. Actually, I don't think it's on there anymore. God damn it. I think the story is probably gone. Well, anyway, go follow me on Instagram, please. Thanks. But yeah, this is my Instagram. It's dope, right? I don't think it's on. Oh, that's loud. Sorry. Don't sue me, Juice World. Or actually whoever's handling that now for him. Sorry, RIP. But anyway, yeah, this is funny. But on my story here, this was I was trying to go to show you the Ichiban snaps, but I kind of did something cool because they put the stuff on your plate like one at a time, right? They put the rice, and they put the noodles, then they put like the meat and veggies and all that. And I just did like a snap of each, so I thought that was kind of a little cool thing that I did on there. And then this was funny. I got maybe we make it a nightly segment. Just go through my stories on my Snapchat. This was last night. I wanted to do something. I was trying to play around with this, the lighting on this fan, and then I love this song by Juice WRLD here, and I was just kind of doing something like that. And then this was today, and I'm not going to turn like the audio on because I haven't fully figured out that yet. But like I was showing that like I went to the gym the other day, and like I'm fucking sore right here, like because I was doing some flies and like. It wasn't heavy or anything like that. I'm just a bitch and haven't been there in 6 months. So like I was talking about that, and then I said that I was gonna take a cold shower, and then I was gonna take some batting practice, and then I was gonna get ready for the big game here because we were having like a party, and we had some people over. And I always, if you don't know this about me, this is like my parents' yard here, and I cannot tell you how many games of wiffle ball have been played right at what you're seeing right here. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, what does that say? Can't you write behalf of the check and on the bottom of the check for reason in saying accepted cash payments? I could probably do that. Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't know if it's gonna matter, like I said, just for the one-off thing regardless, but that is a good idea. There's probably other methods of doing this. I'm sure I'm not the only person with this slight issue, so I will look into that. Thank you, B. But the BP thing, yeah, I was hitting some balls off of this thing before people got here. And then this is literally it. Like, this is home plate. This is just dope. I swear to God, like, just when we were kids, we would have people over every day after school and stuff like that, and we would always play. We had like a little league here of teams. Me and my sister would just run shit. So that was awesome. And then every time I'll get to that one. And then every time we would have parties and stuff like that, our cousins and stuff, we would come over. So today, we did some stuff, we played, it was fun. And then this is my man B right here, who's in the chat there, testing out. That's what this setup looks like. You can see that's literally the camera that I'm staring at. I'm staring at all this right now. Staring at the big rig here today. When he was here earlier. He's a PS4 guy. I don't know about him, but yeah, it's an immersive experience. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. But maybe we make that a nightly segment, just going through my stories. That's fun. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. It's in the link. It's in the thing. Follow it right there. Mark J. Szymanski. Go do it. So yeah, I was actually recapping yesterday still, but then to top off yesterday, I have a twin bed, so there's no way two people can sleep in that. So I literally slept underneath my desk here on this like anti-fatigue mat, and then like with some blankets and shit. So that was kind of funny. Then I woke up early today, and Amanda and I had to film our next episode of AM and PM. So we we filmed an episode out in the garage, normally in like the FBP studio, and that was fun. We were talking a lot about our 4 years is coming up on Wednesday, so that's exciting. And we're talking about all the things that have happened in 4 years, and like just different things that events and experiences and stuff like that. So that's good. That'll be out Thursday at 3. So look forward to that. And then we just, like I said, had that Labor Day party, and I deposited some cash at the Wesbanco. And again, the reason that I put that in there is because anytime that I do something like that, I like to remind whoever's at all curious is that there are ways to like just make your life, your financial life better by just understanding more things and trying to like get around fees and bullshit like that. Like, I'll briefly explain this because I've explained it before, but if anybody's ever interested, just, like I said, let me know. What I do is if I have cash, I put it into Wesbanco. That bank account can literally be at zero. There's no fees. There's no nothing. And there's reasons for that. Like literally like I opted into electronic deposits, so it's zero, right? So I use Wesbanco like I use them, right? Is the money goes in there, cash goes in there, and then I immediately move that cash over to my Ally, which is my main checking account. So I just do that because at Ally Bank, which is a completely online bank for personal stuff, which is also a tremendous bank, look it up. Ally Bank, ally.com, easy peasy. Go look that up. If you want a bank, that's what I bank with. Highly recommend, all online, no branches, nothing like that. But if you don't need any of that shit, then I would highly recommend that. But they don't accept cash. Like you can't put cash into there directly. So what I do is, like I said, I move it through the other thing. And the point is that I'm getting everything that I need and I'm not paying any extra. I'm not doing anything like that. So it's something that I do. Obviously not for everybody, but all I'm saying is that finance specifically, there's a lot of things, but finance specifically doesn't need to be hard when you understand it, and you can just like make your money work for you and make the banks and stuff like that work for you in your favor. Because generally it seems like everybody's kind of like at a battle against that stuff, but I love it. I feel like there's a lot of things that I'm doing that are just, just pushing me further ahead. So yeah, just taking advantage of stuff like that. So there's that. And then not too much else. I mean, really just a big week coming up. I got to get these 2 episodes out. It's kind of a short week, honestly. Like, I don't know if this really benefits me, like the extra day, because Monday through Friday is always awesome for me. A lot of editing and stuff like that in the middle week, which is not always the best, but we're moving to change that. I really want to focus on trying to get somebody else to help me with that. And I mean, I'm honestly probably just going to start talking about it openly. Like if somebody knows anybody that likes to edit video and stuff, I might start like giving them some projects and giving them these things. I feel bad because I just built this fucking rig to do all this stuff. I don't want to like outsource all of the video editing because I feel like kind of an asshole for that. But at the same time, I'm not going to I'm still going to use the thing, so it's like, I don't want to let that be the thing that holds me back, because I know absolutely that I cannot continue to edit all this shit myself, because it is a huge time waster. Not a time waster, but a time, consumer. And I didn't do this to become a video editor. I did this to become like a, thought leader, content creator, all that sort of stuff, but not necessarily just me in that. So it's something that I'm actively looking to at least interview people for, start working with people a little bit more, because I definitely need to expand if I want to grow. So we'll see about that. But at least for this week, to this point, episodes, and I really love the clips to catch up on the clips for these things, because that's a huge part that I'm just missing out on. Like there's a low likelihood of somebody watching like FBP with, I'll use myself as an example, like Mark Joseph Szymanski as the guest, even though obviously I wouldn't do myself unless I would do one of those funny things that Joe Rogan, people always do with Joe Rogan, like Joe Rogan meets Ro Jorgen, like one of those fucking things. But regardless, the point that I'm saying is that if somebody somehow saw FBP guest name and it was like 2 hours long, there's a low likelihood that they're going to click on that, probably, I would think, because it's not like, it's not like, FBP Post Malone or something like that, somebody knows. So if it's just a random person, it's probably low. However, somebody might be enticed to click on like a clip of that, like a 10-minute clip about something that we talked about, right? Like our thoughts on, religion, or our thoughts on this, that, and the other thing, current event, whatever. So that is what I've done. And just briefly, because we're here and we're talking about it, I will show you what I mean. I'll go to YouTube, I'll go to AM and the PM clips, and I've started doing this, but I haven't done it enough yet. I only did it for 2 videos on AM and the PM, and I want to do it more so on FBP. This is what I mean. So like these types of things, you can see this is very similar to like a Joe Rogan style thing where, it's just like a clip or whatever. It has the thing, and, it's talking about like a very specific thing in the episode, and it's smaller. So maybe you're interested in vegetarian shit here, and you click on this, but you wouldn't click on an episode that's like 2 hours long that says, just Ben Sav and Scout, so that type of shit. Working on it. I know what I need to do. I just need to get better at doing it, or get people that are better at doing it. So that's what we're doing. And then this MJS site needs to get done. There's no excuses. I have to get it to at least a minimum viable product. We're moving along. There's obviously problems, and but we're moving. And this is exciting though. If you go here, I'll just put this out here now, just for anybody that feels inclined. If you go to that link right there, or just go to the site up here in wallpapers, there are wallpapers. So there's more. I'm actually in the process. I had some and I took them down and I refitted them for a little bit of different stuff here. But this I love this idea. There's probably a level of narcissism in me that I think that I have any sort of reason to fucking put a thing on like a my logo on the wallpaper. But this is just awesome to me because I love this idea of taking things that you think or do, or things that you believe in, and materializing them, or making them a little more tangible, even though it's a picture, and doing something like this. I just love this idea. Like, I love this one. I love this, like the things that these stand for. There's going to be a lot more of them. Like I said, I just kind of started doing this again, but we have them in mobile, we have them in desktop format. This is the big ass one for, actually have this on my background here. It's the huge ultra wide thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I have this one on my phone, and I have this one on my desktop, like I said. So I don't know. You don't have to use these, but if you do, just click on one and press like right here, I think, and then download. So yeah, kind of dope. There's going to be more, but I really like this type of thing because, branding and stuff like that. But I just think these are awesome messages, and I'm very excited to continue to make content like this. So. But that's that. We're working on that site. It'll be done soon. And hopefully I'll get my pixel bud skins for these things, because this is the last thing I'll say. This right here, this guy, I hate like material white things like this, because they're so easy to like scratch and mess up, and like this kind of like rubs off. But just like, this is the reason that my colors are red and black, because like I like red and black stuff that, like, I don't know, just looks good pretty much all the time. I don't know, this is cool. It's like kind of like a little egg, but it's just pain in the ass. So hopefully we'll get that spruced up more on the color scheme, a little bit more protected, because I don't like to have I don't like to have cases. I just like the stuff to not get messed up. So, but that's a total aside. But yeah, other than that, it's been a great long weekend. I'm excited to get to work here, and I'm very excited, like I said, for the guests coming up. I think our next AM and the PM episode is actually going to be a guest episode as well. So we're doing great things here. I know that we are. I'm very excited with the stuff that we're doing. We just need to get it out to more people, and we need to get more help. That's pretty much it. I don't have any doubts long term about what we're doing. It's tough in the short term because people don't understand. And people just like think that you're working and you're automatically going to get like fucking crazy results. And it's just not like that. It's a slow process. And I know that. I'm very happy with that. I'm very, I'm content with where we're going. And I just want to continue to get better. So that's all I can say. As always, guys, thank you so much for the support. I think we had at least what I saw, like 6 or so people like kind of stop by, so I appreciate that. And anybody that watches it on the reruns and keeps up with what I'm doing. If you ever have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Anything that I'm doing, any way that I can help, I would be more than happy to do that because I enjoy it. I love seeing everybody grow. I love growing myself. And yeah, so as always, guys, thank you so much. And I will talk to you tomorrow. See ya.